Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Shipyard Brewing, and they're out of Portland, Maine. I will be straight up honest with you guys, I have not been impressed with a lot of Shipyard beers. Some of their bigger imperial style beers were okay, but from what I had when I first started doing beer reviews, I reviewed several of their beers, and to me they just seemed like good transitional beers, something to get you off the macro lagers into something with just a tad more taste. For the seasoned craft beer drinker, they were not. They were a little underwhelming, so they were nothing to write home about. And when I was out at the Barrel Chest the last time, I seen they had this one. I said, well, let me give them another shot. They are using a dating thing on the side of their label here now, and this says best enjoyed by before August of 2015. I'm reviewing this beer on August the 28th, so you probably will not see it until September sometime, but I am, and this is right at the end of the shelf life on this beer, because it's an IPA, a black IPA. The hops are going to fade, so we're just getting under the wire for this particular beer, but I want to review it. I want to give them another chance because it's been a while since I reviewed a Shipyard beer. So I'm hoping it's not going to be a disappointment, but we'll see. Usually I'll walk past their beers to pick up something better, to be blunt about it, because there are a lot of other beers that I can get here that are a tad more tastier and probably a little less expensive, because there is some distribution costs coming from Maine all the way down to Virginia. So I would probably drink a local IPA or a black IPA over this. Just my 2 cents, but I want to give them another shot. So I've seen this one and I said, well, let me give it a try. I bought one. So let's see where this one goes, guys. This is a 6.2%er. I don't have the IBUs listed here, and I don't think it's written on the label anywhere. No, it is not. So, and they go to a lot of different states up here in this upper label. They have a deposit thing, and looking at the sweating here, it's got BB 062315. No, it's 08. 08. So that's the best buy date of 08. It's hard for me to see. It's 225 or 28 of 2015. So we're getting right under the wire. So they're using a notching here, and they've also got it on the label. And it's very hard to see with the condensation on there. But as I was looking, I seen it's written right here on the bottle itself here too. So they're making the effort. So that's why I want to give the guys another chance, because I found their beers kind of unimpressive when I reviewed them before. Kind of like a transitional beer company, and a lot of beer companies do that. I mean, they want to get the macro lager drinkers over into something with a little more taste. So, but let's see where this one goes. Commercial description on this one, it says Shipyard Black IPA is for the pirate in you, and it's got a pirate on the front of the label here. And I'm a big fan of those kind of pirate-looking things with the patch, because I've been known to wear a patch on one eye, because I have a lot of problem with this eye before, guys, and it's still not up to par. I don't wear the patch when I sleep anymore, but I do have a lot of problem with this eye. Even after the cataract surgery on both eyes, but I sleep on this side every night. So I'm having a problem with probably my eyes squinting open and drying out and all that. But long story short, it's just the side I sleep on, and I have to deal with it. So says here, this dark black beer that combines a rich malty character with the crisp flavor and aroma of American Northwest hops. That means West Coast. And it's a beer the legendary Blackbeard would have hoisted as he sailed the seven seas. It's worth walking the plank for. Well, we're about to find out if that's the truth. Over to the food pairings. Since it is a black IPA and not a registered BJ beer judging style, it hasn't been recognized as a style. Typically, it's just an IPA brewed with darker malts. So that's, and in a typical IPA, you're not going to get any roasted malt or any coffee or chocolate in it, where you could or can get those from your black IPAs. So it's a hoppy darker beer. So food pairings, like I said, there are none. Glass-wired pint Beckernonic tumbler mug, side L, oversized wine glass. I'm going to use my favorite glass today, guys. This is the Sauvin beer glass. If you're looking to get one, it's spelled S-A-U-V-I-N beer glass. Google it. You'll find out where you can get one. Not recommended for cellar because it is an IPA. And we're just getting under the wire here on this for the shelf life. So, big hit. Screw cap bottle, twist off bottle like your micro lagers have. Not a big fan of that. Home brewers, this bottle is useless. Wow. And you can tell by that big hiss that we're going to get this massive overcarbonation. The beer is overcarbonated. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you it's overcarbonated. How else would you... The beer is still up to the top of the label here. Would you have that much head? And I poured it down the side of the glass, guys. So right off the bat, it's overcarbonated. When I get that big hiss, when I pop those caps, that tells me it's overcarbonated. You shouldn't have that big of a when you pop the cap. I'm surprised it didn't come spewing out of the bottle. That would have really chapped my ass. But as you can see, it's overcarbonated right off the bat. Before we get a nose on it, before we get it all in the glass, I'm not going to be able to get it all in the glass. It's just so overcarbonated, it's not going to all fit in the glass. That's incredible. That's so disappointing. Wasted my money probably, guys. Alright, with that massive 4 fingers of head on a half a bottle pour. Over to the light, rich red ruby color. Looks a lot like a porter in the glass. The bubbles are just off the chain, guys. It's just, they're going crazy. Way overcarbonated for a black IPA. Look at that. Almost looks like I got half a glass of yogurt up on top of it. Sad. Rich roasted malt. Hints of some caramel and toffee. Maybe even some cocoa in there. It's got a wonderful smell. Wonderful aroma. It does. I'm getting some hop notes in there. Kind of citrusy, kind of piney. And maybe even after it warms up, there may even be some dark fruit in there. Maybe some hints of our tobacco. So let's see if I can get a sip out of this without getting this all over my face. Cheers. Very nice. I'm definitely getting the Northwest hop profile there. Very nice, piney, citrusy. Not a lot of grapefruit or pineapple in that. Of course, a lot of that's probably going to be masked by the darker, richer malt. I am getting the cocoa. It does have a nice bitterness on the back end, so I would say it's The IBUs are up there pretty far up, probably in the 60s and 70s, 60s or 70 range. Big bitterness on the back end. Very nice. Other than being overcarbonated, it seems to be fairly pleasant right now. Kind of thin. But it's right out of the fridge. It's 40 degrees. Let's see if we can get the rest of this in the glass without having 20 fingers of head. And I'm going to sip on it for a little bit and see what we end up with this one. Let's see if I can pick out anything else after it warms up a little bit. Seems to be decent. So let's see where it ends up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 35-40 minutes or so. Decent beer. Not outstanding. I don't think it's quite to the A category. But a nice transitional black IPA, if you will. Me personally, I don't think I would purchase this beer again because there are a lot of other black IPAs for the same price that are available. They are dating their stuff. The bottle is a twist-off top, so you home brewers, the bottle is a throwaway. You can't reuse it for your home brews. So that's a minus as far as I'm concerned. They're putting in the same bottles that you're going to buy a Budweiser or a Miller or a Coors that has a twist off top, and you throw it away and you drink the beer and you throw that away, the bottle away. So, but it's a little better than what I remember their beers that I've done years ago. So, like I said, they do some special releases and stuff, and imperial stuff. That's from what I remember is tasty beers, but this is slightly above average, guys. It's decent. To me, it's in the B range. So let's do the final chug here. Roasted malt, slight hints of some bittersweet chocolate in there. The toffee and caramel is there. Not getting a big chocolate or dark fruit presence in the beer, but decent as far as I'm concerned. And like I said, they are dating their stuff, so thumbs up to them for that. To me, guys, this is in the B range, not in the upper range either. As far as I'm concerned, this is a 6, which is a B. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I think it's a B beer. There are some, like I said, some other tastier black IPAs that are out there. But if you're in the Portland, Maine area, and you can get this relatively cheap, might be a good one if you're not able to get your hands on anything else and you want to try a black IPA. Like I said, good transitional black IPA. Not exceptional, not outstanding, but decent. So, over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 83 in the good range. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, it would probably be somewhere between 84 and 85, somewhere in that area. Mid-range in the Bs. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 88, but 54 in the style. So, you average out to 83 and the 88, you're going to get about 84, 85, somewhere in that area. So, that's where I'm going to leave it. Glad I got to try it. I don't think I would purchase it again, but decent beer. Decent beer. So if you've had this one from Shipyard Brewing, their black IPA, let me know what you think, guys. And let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. Hope you got time to join me. See you then.